So what does a fade out mean to you? Probably comes to mind as maybe a song fades out at the end. That's pretty much, that's the main one people think of. But I'm going to show you how to do a color fade out. Let's see. That sounds more difficult, right? But it's a cinch. No idea what that word means, but it's very easy to do. So let's go into View and Organize Photos. Grab any photo you want. Any picture. Oh, make sure it's a color picture. Sorry. So I got my coffee. I'm excited. I've only begun the journey of drinking it, but it's exciting already, I have to tell you. I got caffeinated, so I hope I'm not up too late, but somehow decaf doesn't taste as good. It's like cheaply made or something. I don't know. Not as bad as non-alcoholic wine. I mean, that's worse. But anyway, grab a color photo. I'm going to grab this one of the cars. The reason I'm doing that is a lot of times you see this effect used. Let me double click. Fading from black and white to color gives you the impression that out with the old and with the new, or past and future. That was then, this is now. That sort of an effect. So I thought this car photo would work good in the sense that it'll show maybe the older models, and then now we got the newer models to the right. So let's pull it into the editor. Pull. You gotta keep pulling it. It takes a while. Pull it into the editor. Yep. Yeah, you can do it. I have the utmost confidence in you that you can pull it into the editor. I know it's a heavy photo. It's put on some weight, this photo, in the last few years. But see, you did it. You're into the editor. You pulled it in there. Didn't think you could pull it off, did you? All right. So, how are we going to change this or fade it from color to black and white? Very simply, we're going to use the gradient tool. So, pick the gradient tool. It's under the brush, near the paint bucket down here. Shortcut G. And now, under the gradient picker, we're not going to choose the foreground to background, or I think earlier we used the which one did we use? Oh, the violet to orange. That was cool. We're going to go foreground to transparent. So click on that, double click. Leave it to the linear gradient. But you are going to change the mode from normal to saturation. Leave the opacity at 100 and leave dither and transparency checked and reverse unchecked. And now we're going to go from the left and drag almost to the center. And what that's doing, well, let me just do it. You see how it made this part black and white, and now it's fading slowly into color? Wherever you release at, that's the point when it's going to start to fade into the transparent, or in this case, the transparent is the color of the photo. So you may wish to try it a few times to get the fade to occur in exactly the right spot. For instance, this fade is a little offset, so I'm going to try. I'm undoing it. I'm going to try it one more time, but I'm going to pull it a little further to the right, just a little bit, maybe right to there. That's better, but yeah, in this case I wanted it to fade right about in the middle here. So there we have the new cars. So if you were labeling this, would be the new models, 1926, whatever. You ever heard of a Gram? They got a cool grill on them. You don't want those old model Ford Model T QRST. Yeah, you want the new model, the Xanthulu. That's what you want. That's right. You don't need those old ones. Anyway, so there's one way to do a color fade. A fade from black and white to color. Color to black and white. I don't know which way you want to look at it. Is this a fade from color to black and white? Or black and white to color? I don't know. Is the cup half full? Or I don't know. Enjoy your color fade.